Chris, you back home?
Yeah, back home.
How was the trip?
Not been long. It was good. It was a good trip. Traffic is something else.
The
Traffic,
traffic today is going to be crazy, that's for sure.
jeez. Yeah, to get 30 minutes
Did you
away,
guys vote?
like an hour and a half.
You know what? Because I never voted in my life. I said, me and the wife said, let's go vote. I didn't even know you had to register. It was too late to register. It's got to be latest 29 days before the election date.
Oh,
So if I wanted to vote, I would have had to register October 7th.
no way. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, I thank God I registered and all that stuff and I voted. But even today, like 10 minutes ago, somebody was knocking on the door and reminding us to vote.
I get fucking email 20 or 30 a day from both fucking Kamala and Trump's team. It's like it's your last day. Said I can't vote.
So
I never voted.
if you
in my
don't
life.
register, that's stupid. Why don't you register on the spot? Like, here it is. Here I am.
You can't. You have to register. Your latest date to register is 29 days prior to the election. If you after that, you can't even register to vote anymore.
First time I heard that. Thank God I
First
registered.
time I heard it too, because I never fucking voted, to be honest. I wanted to, but I wanted to go, but nope.
Hey, look at Chris. Chris is just quiet. Did you vote?
No, I didn't vote.
You're a born American, man. What's wrong with you?
Am I?
You didn't vote?
I did, yeah.
Just don't care.
That's my political right.
Yeah, you're right. Oh,
Hey, this is gonna be official. I voted.
oh. Are you putting it on your car?
in my
You should put it on the back of your car with the sticker of who you voted for.
You know who he voted.
Hey, my car is black.
And then drive through
It
the
doesn't
streets.
match the colors.
Remember, he lost like 500,000 of his followers because he was voting.
Hey, we got something to talk about. We have the official lineup for Romania this weekend.
Is this official? Okay.
Official lineup. Yes.
Surprises?
No, I mean, yes. I mean, Rafael Brandauer jumped in to the Romania this weekend.
He was planning this from beginning.
Was he? I thought he was just playing in a prop.
No, because he was a champ in 2021. Yeah.
Okay. Then we have Roberto Buonomo, or whatever, from Italy.
Yeah. The guy I make puke in a torture gym, and they're all pissed out because he didn't clean the puke.
Oh,
really?
Then we have a German guy. We have two Germans. Mike Ciesla from Germany and Matthias Holweg, both from Germany.
So you're German. Do you know them?
I know Mike Ciesla. Yeah, I know. I don't know them, but I know of them. Then we have a Mike Holusi from Australia.
Yeah.
Mark Joyce from the UK. Alexei Kuznetsov from Russia. Horst Marcello. Is his last name Horst, or they just put it there?
They just put it there. His
Horst MD?
Yeah, Horst MD. Hold on.
What's his real name? Marcelo what?
I'll be damned right now. Hold on. I'll think of it.
Then we got EMIR Omaracek, of course. Jan Turek, also from Czech Republic. AKIM Williams. Christian Wolski, that's the Polish guy. Arba is Ksemolalari from Albania. Mateusz Sokorowski from Poland. And Peter Semjak from Slovakia. Pretty decent lineup. In the 12th, we got a bunch of names, but other than Ahmed Ashkenani.
Ashkenani's in it?
Yeah, other than him, I don't even know who the other guys are, to be honest. Man, classic physique. There's a lineup. Yeah, not too big. Men's physique is huge.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
God damn.
27.
Marcelo Bruschi, but he has something else. I forgot his name. I'm embarrassed. Yeah.
You don't know who you're invoicing?
Those get
I had
started with invoices. Yeah.
I had to.
But
Yeah,
Akim,
so
what is doing? Akim Williams is in.
Williams is in. Akeem Williams looks again crazy from front to the side. You know,
You know what? I was thinking about that the other day. Man, Akeem can hang with almost anybody from the front and the side.
no doubt.
And then at one point, at one day, how much percentage of dominance from the front and the side are the judge going to give him to the almost a gimme from the back for some people? Like how much percentage?
How dominant do you have to be in order for them to say, okay, let's not worry about the back?
Right, that's what I mean.
I know I probably sounded a little harsh when I critiqued him last time, but it's not what I meant to do. I just wanted to say that he's fucking good everywhere, but from behind. From behind, he's basically losing to all of them.
That's what I mean. So, but like I said, the front, he's hanging with the best of the best.
Yeah.
I just texted
It's
asking for a full name.
You still look for the name?
Yeah, so it was just asking.
Let's just give him a name.
No. Bruschi is the last name, but he has something in between. God damn.
Yeah, it's okay. We
Marcelo
Bruschi.
What's that MD? What does that stand for? Is he a doctor or something?
No.
I'm glad.
No, he's not a doctor. I think it's some kind of term they use in Brazil. I think Tarek was telling me something about that.
Okay.
So
yeah, sounds like a rap name or something. So it's kind of cool.
So like MC for us, it's MD.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. So I mean, I would have to say that Akeem, Rafael, Horst, and possibly Amy, of course. And then Christian from Poland. I think those are the top 5 guys, the top favorite guys to go into the show. Who's going to walk away with that title? I mean, if Rafael has been beating Horst every time they competed against each other, right?
Yeah, that's once total.
They didn't compete before together. This year?
Yeah, the Romania. I mean the Iron Classic last year. I mean they're best of friends. And listen, I don't know if they have a rivalry before, but they love and respect each other big time. But they're going against each other to go number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Well, I mean, they both don't have the. I mean, Horst, his weaker body part is also his back, right?
Yeah.
That's his really only weakness. If I know.
So then let's look at it this way: if Akeem is on, Horst can't beat him because he doesn't have a good enough back to beat.
I don't know if you guys analyze. Horst has a crazy rear lat spread. I mean, it's almost to the point it's ridiculous how he can pull those lats out. I encourage you, to find it. But back double biceps, it looks like.
Take a look at that, shall we? Can we take a look at it?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that back.
Yeah, take a lat spread.
I want to move this away. Okay, we're looking for Horst MD, right? Okay, so where do I see his? Do you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Oh, what real lat spread? Where would we find Milos? You his coach. Where would I find?
Yeah, but I don't know whether he puts
There's the back. There's the back.
Yeah, it's a back double, but that's not what we're looking for.
Back double is his only pose that I wish there is no such a pose.
I don't even see him posting a video.
Oh, for him? Yeah, that back double.
Yeah. Okay. The second post is a little video.
I know, but is it posted?
Go all the way up. Okay, that the front double biceps. That's the video. Yeah.
Man, so many bodybuilders walk out with their head down, chin in the chest.
I tell everybody, don't ever look down, no matter what. in between. What should you look at the floor for? Come on, show the back. Show the back. Yeah, okay, here. And this was actually, I remember, not that good, but that's wide.
Well,
Now I have to find a better one.
Yeah, well, can I close this now?
fingers like
Yeah,
that.
close.
How to unshare? Top of my screen.
In the right or left? Oh, to the top left?
No, here it's on the bottom. I moved it down because it was in my way. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I believe I still stick to what I said. If AKIM is on, he's not going to beat AKIM.
Yeah, listen, AKIM is unreal. That amount of muscle mass and hardness and everything. Like you said, you can only pick him apart from a back double biceps pose. And then lat spread. I mean, sometimes he hits decent enough that, okay, that lower lat is not there, but it's still monster. Rafael, right? It's interesting thing about, let me take my geeky glasses off.
So you can explain.
Yeah, I don't see you guys, but doesn't matter. Yeah. What I was saying, we all love Rafael's physique, right? But there was like he doesn't have enough muscle mass, and then he was like getting muscle mass, and you were saying, Dennis, that he gave Samson a run for money at the Honor Classic, which I don't think he did.
How about Rafael?
Yeah, Rafael, yeah. So I don't think he did really.
But you make it sound like I said he gave him a run for his money. I didn't say that. I can tell you what I said. I said it was closer than I thought it would be between him and.
Doesn't that mean, you didn't say he beat him, but it was closer. You gave him a run for his money.
Closer than I thought he would be. Yeah.
Hey, I speak poetic English.
I was talking size-wise. He looked like he was up there in some poses.
Yeah, but
some poses. That's
as
what
he was suggesting, even for the Olympia, his size was down.
I don't think he looked as good as he did at the Olympia.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So now he's going to have to get hard because he's going to go against super ripped CBUM at Prague. So he's going to probably want to take his chance in Romania. I think his better chance to win is Romania than Prague, right?
Right.
So I think he's going to come sliced and diced, but I have a feeling he's going to look smaller again.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's going to have to make up condition, and he's going to lose fullness for that.
I think he needs to not be concentrating on being fuller, being bigger, trying to appease everybody with how big he is. I don't think he's like a big bodybuilder. I think he's more like a aesthetically pleasing balance. Try to go with the balance and the proportions.
Yeah,
that's got to be something you're not. Because even Flex was always trying to be bigger and bigger. Like bigger wasn't going to help Flex.
My advice would be stop posting this fully pumped, most musculars in the gym. Because
fully loaded.
They look impressive, though.
They sure do look impressive, yeah. But it's not. It's listen. I was a victim of posting pictures when you're fully pumped. Once you're on stage, you're not even half as big. It's not working. You should just do what he did for the Arnold, and he come in and just be peeled.
Because you're massaging everybody to think you're way bigger.
Stop sending all these pictures. At the end of the day, it's good for the fans, but I think it hurt him.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think it hurt him. And when you have maybe people around you that tell you how great you look every day and how they celebrate you, maybe that's not what you need either sometimes. Maybe you need somebody that can tell you the truth and say, listen, you're big, but you're not there condition-wise. Because, Milos, when we looked at the pictures, what was your first thought?
Of whom? Of Rafael?
Yeah.
We love his physique.
Anything from the rear.
Yeah, he didn't put the single thing from the rear until that day when you ask him. And the hamstring loose was just not there. Look, he still beat AKIM at Olympia. So he's highest placing going into this show, so he must be a favorite. He is defending champ, he was Romanian champ. But I do think that AKIM is just too much. If he shows up ripped, even if he doesn't have that lower lat insertion, I mean, he has everything else.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, the only one that can beat AKIM is Rafael if he's on. No doubt. Because he has the completed package with the back and everything. If Rafael is small, AKIM's going to beat him.
Yeah. Well,
what about AKIM's back double and Horse's back double? What's going to happen there?
A Horse's back double is better than AKIM's because if you don't have the back, how are you going to present the back double? And
But it still looks granite, even though it's pretty high. It still looks pretty conditioned.
Yeah.
Horse is there still in the mix, count him in the mix. But
I'll tell you who I have as a dark horse in the mix.
Christian.
EMIR.
Emir is always.
EMIR is going to make them all look a little soft.
Possibly.
Emir.
Make them look. And Emir back double biceps is off the chart. Yeah.
He doesn't have the leg size, but the condition is granite.
Yeah.
Always. Every show.
Yeah, Emir.
Guy can diet on anything and be this kind of ripped selves. I mean, he eats a lot. And Christian Volsky, listen, Christian is also crazy legs. I still think that AKIM's legs are off the chart. Horse's legs are off the chart.
Okay. But has his upper body caught up to his legs yet?
Listen, arms are great. If he keeps perfect ab control, and he is doing it lately, I'm really looking. Horse has a great frontal biceps, great side chest, side triceps. Most muscular.
I love his side. I love his side tricep.
Yeah.
But let me ask the question again.
Too many poses.
Has his upper body caught up to his legs?
Yeah, probably is never going to be really cut up, but it's good. I mean,
You don't think he can catch up with the upper body?
Yeah, but look at that. If you go back, if you know how to screenshot, and that his first post on Instagram is front double and side chest, and his upper body look incredible.
Yeah, maybe from the side, but when he's from the front,
When you go to competition,
he's got a great physique.
Okay, I'll tell you this because I'm going with him back and forth every single day about front lat spread. I promise you guys, I'm going to send you rear lat spread. His lat goes all the way here, but from front they look like it's here. So how can you pull the lats all the way from the back? Okay, have the same feeling and just do it from the front.
Hey, can I ask you this though? When he does it, and he just have his hands sort of like this on his waist.
Yeah.
What I mean, is he really just bowing his back out, or is it thickness? Because it looked like the back is still needs some thickness, but he just really making his contorting his body out.
Chris caught on it. By
yeah. A few people doing it.
Shoulders forward even more.
Yeah,
looks like more like a Cobra back.
Yeah, but is it actually back, or is he contorting his body like that? Like
you remember who started this?
Lee Haney did back in the day.
Like this?
Yeah, Lee Haney did
I saw that way on the beef it. I saw that way on the
He did a
beef
few times.
I don't remember Lee Haney doing it, but I remember Tony Freeman used to do it all the time.
Tony Pearson too.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not sitting
SAMSON did it a couple of times to try.
In a mandatory, they did it this way.
Yeah, he does it that way.
I've tried it when I was a teenager, but I didn't like it. I said, no, waist is bigger. It could look better if you handle that a different way. You want the hands to disappear. You don't want the hands to be prominent.
Somebody can do it the right way. It looks good. I mean, and it obviously doesn't bother the judges, so it doesn't matter where you hold your hands as long as you flare your lats.
Yeah, it's up to you how you do it. It's on you, homeboy.
Yeah. Okay, AKIM Williams, side chest, side triceps. Who can beat him?
Nobody.
I mean, he was now should I say giving a run for money to SAMSON on Olympia on side chest and side triceps.
I
You know,
feel like Ronnie on this one, the whole wide world.
his leg from the side is ridiculous. Arm from the side is ridiculous. Side chest, side triceps, like holy shit. I kind of always think that they overlook AKIM.
I don't think it's overlooking, but if you're missing a certain body part that's important,
And they know it.
they see it. I mean, it's not like somebody can ignore it.
But he has.
I get Milos, if he had a back,
He would be a contender to.
he'd be winning shows. I mean, he would be. He's winning shows, but he would be top 3 in the Olympia.
Yeah, you could.
I've never seen someone so much of an all-star from the front and sides, and then, well,
But it has gotten worse over the last couple of years, man. So there's obviously something wrong, because I remember him with a way better back, way better lat spread, way better back double biceps. Now the back double biceps looks sad because it's like, and I'm sure what he thinks when he tries to turn around and do that shot. He knows this is like, because you don't see him doing them in his posing routine.
But do you think like when they start to feel like, okay, even like our good friend Paul Dillette, everyone knew he didn't have the back double like he should have been.
Was Paul's problem though the way he posed, you think?
It would even the musculature of the structure wasn't there.
I don't think it's AKIM's posing that's the problem. I think it's just there's some atrophy that you can obviously see it.
Damn, it was there before too. It was there.
It's the same issue that Rami had.
It was there before. That's the sad part.
I know, but it wasn't as bad. It's getting worse. And I know with age, everything. If something wants to go with age, it's gonna go. So this is the only thing that holds him back. So I still believe he can win in Prague because I think he can beat Horst because Horst's back is not crazy. And I think if Rafael is either too small or not in shape, then AKIM beats him too. That's just my opinion right now, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Brandai is going to be in shape for sure. EMIR, like I said, he's going to be super peeled. Legs need to catch up. He knows that. And even if he put a couple of pounds on those legs, he will be competitive.
Catch up because it's been how many years now? You remember what you said about what? About Derek.
Yeah.
Can we say the same about EMIR? I mean, listen, he's in his 20s. If the legs would catch up, this would have been the time in the last couple of years, right?
Yeah.
So if it's not happening, is it really that you have a stubborn body part that's just, I don't care what you do, just doesn't want to grow anymore?
Yeah,
but as you train your physique, knowing that going into that next year, you're going to train less on that stronger point and totally focus on your weakest points and try to balance your body out better.
I'm sure that's what he's been doing.
Okay, let's speak reality. Okay, out of all the muscles that we have, which one do you think every human on earth should be able to develop?
Legs.
Legs, of course. I mean, out of genetics, you fucking squat, you do it correctly, you push with the quad, you involve hamstring glutes here and there, you're gonna grow. It's just like obviously your training is not stimulating for you to grow.
But you got to have the discipline to lay off the stronger body part in order to balance your body out. You got to have the discipline the whole year, not just, okay, it's Thursday, I'm going to do that body part anyway.
You guys don't believe in stubborn body parts.
Yeah, but legs. I mean, Dennis, shut up and squat, right?
It doesn't matter what body part. I mean, I know people that have no biceps, and all you have to do is biceps curls. That's all you have to do. There's nothing else you have to do.
Yeah.
And they don't grow biceps. Why is that?
Yeah, that's why I said, out of all the body parts, which one you think actually people can grow? Because like you said, the stubborn biceps is something, okay, maybe they can never connect. But legs, if you squat down, you have to get up. Okay? Do 10 sets of 10, 2-3 times a week, and let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he's doing. I'm sure he's doing it. I wonder why isn't that happening? Maybe he should go see you guys.
When you see striated glutes,
Arizona.
you have a striated glutes and lesser quads, you know what's up.
You know, hey, Dennis. When you said that, I can't help but think, like, there is people out there that can help you do stuff. You know, do you think it's an ego thing, or you think, I
He's
mean,
young.
like, why won't you take people up on it that's actually trying to help the next generation be better? And
I don't think it's an ego thing for him. I think he would take. And I think he will. I think he will reach out to probably both of you to
Dennis,
come out and get a couple of workouts in. Because listen, after a while, after so many years, you have to be at a point where it's like, fuck, I can't do it. Who can
right?
help?
But what if they're thinking, what if I do go there and it still don't work? Then I don't have
Well, there's
nothing.
no guarantee that anything's going to ever work. You know, there's no guarantee. I mean, can nobody guarantee I'm going to grow you fucking 3 inches on your quads in the next 4 weeks? There's no guarantee.
Not 4 weeks, but a year.
I know.
I,
Okay.
I think it only takes 2 months to make something happen.
Yeah, I mean, to make something happen, but 3 inches,
Hmm.
3 inches is a year. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm all for it. I mean, if I was him, I'd be on the plane right now instead of going to Prague. I would have been on my way to Vegas, San Diego.
Yeah.
But now he's doing another show where he's going to have to listen to the judges telling him your legs. You know, how many more times are you going to do that when you miss?
Your legs.
You
He wants to be there next to Chris Bumstead, right? Chris doesn't have a humongous legs.
He didn't know that Chris was going to compete when he decided to do it.
Well, you know,
He didn't know that AKIM and that Rafael were going to do it. He didn't know.
yeah. But listen, EMIR is competitor. He enters so many shows.
I know, but he had no idea. He didn't. He was hoping that nobody's in the show, of course.
And, you know, all the European shows he would always do anyway. I mean, he's right
No,
there.
but he did. Remember when he did some of the shows and he didn't do. I remember I told him to do Italy or England, and he didn't do it. He set out. He said he wants to shut it down and he wants to work on getting better. And now he's coming back for Prague. If he would have went to England, who won England?
My guy, Bruno
Yeah.
Santos.
Bruno. He could have beat Bruno.
Huh?
He could have beat Bruno.
Yeah, he could have. Yeah.
Hey, shut up, you guys.
Oh, he could have.
What's Bruno's last name?
Santos.
Is it that Matos?
Santos.
Santos.
Milos, what is it?
Santos.
Is it Bruno Santos?
No, Santos, yeah.
I thought it was
Santos is such a common last name, no?
And let me check if it's really Santos. I think it's Matos.
No, it's not Matos.
Okay, maybe it's not.
Talking wellness or
Oh, is it Wellness Girl Matos?
that's
So,
Kelly Matos.
That's Franciel, right?
okay. Yeah.
That's why your direction goes to. I don't blame you.
I
So-
love her though.
Back to Prague, Chris Bumstead and Sean Clarida. You seen some new pictures of Sean? Is at Dragon's Lair, I guess, with the flex.
What is that just a I mean, is he spending time with him or he's just taking a photo and being in like
I think
a
that was wasn't that right after the Olympia?
I talked to Stefan, his coach, yesterday, and he said that little Sean is going to be a problem. You know, just like he was in Reno beating 275 pounds.
but he caught some two guys
And
that went at the absolute best too, though.
What?
he caught two people that wasn't at their absolute best, but he still, at the Arnold Classic, he did do a lot better than what I thought he was gonna do.
I wonder why he's not doing Romania too. Might as well go out there a week early and do them both.
Yeah.
Now it's too late, as you know, they didn't sign up. Yeah, that's what I would do anyway. But I guess Prague is going to be a spectacle. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Hey, what would it take to gear up more people like after the Olympia, doing the Romanias, do the tour type of thing? Like we set that all up for these guys back in the day to make money and to be at the level where they are today with all the different countries they have involved in IFBB now. Like, why wouldn't they just set up something like that?
Because it costs money, Chris.
Yeah, but you could make money. I mean, you get some gym owners to even to get some guys going to their gyms and stuff.
Yeah, you're right. But think as a promoter for a second. You promote a show, it's going to cost you money. It's going to cost sanction fee. It's going to cost the prize money. You're going to have to come up with that money. Now, if you have these top guys coming to the show, then it's okay because you sell tickets. But if you don't have the top guys, you're not selling any tickets.
How many gym owners can help make that happen, though? How many gym owners?
Like Chris, but it's not fucking 1995 where the gym owners can't wait to spend 10,000 euros. It's not like that no more. I'm just telling you, I'll give it to you straight. I can only speak for Germany. You can't just call the gym and say, listen, I'm going to bring Ronnie Coleman. You one day, he one day, $10,000 each. They ain't got it.
Get a number of gyms. You could do 2 gyms in one day and make it good for everybody.
You make it sound like it's so easy. I'm telling you. The gyms are not like they used to be. Those hardcore gyms. It's all fitness chains now. You go Metfit.
Influential stuff.
Ask them if they know who Samson.
They want such and such from so and so from the.
Yeah, you bring an influencer from TikTok, then
Right. Then they got to line on the block.
I hate the fact that it is like this, and I'll just realize it myself. I mean, I put Classic Physique on to get some top guys, and I didn't get a single one.
Yeah.
In their home country. So, I understand promoters because that's money. Listen, if you put a pro event like open bodybuilding, that's at least 30 grand right there. That's coming out of your pocket. So now you got to sell these tickets. If you don't sell these tickets, you're fucking coming out the pocket. So that's why you don't see it. Because look at all the shows we had. We had so many pro shows open. And
yeah.
Look at the lineups. That's fucking you ain't selling a single fucking ticket on any of the guys that they don't know. That's just unfortunately the way it is. So now look at what happened. Chris Bumstead signs up, boom, sold out.
Yeah.
I had a competitor who competes there call me today and ask me, and this is what I was going to ask you, Chris.
Ambassador.
Because the family is driving in from fucking Turkey.
Can't get a ticket.
Can't get a fucking ticket. Is there a way that you could get them in? She's competing at the pros. To get them in, at least they would stand. They don't care. Just so they can see her daughter.
I'm gonna make a call today.
You're the ambassador. I thought I got the right man. Shit.
You want me to do it? How many people is it?
Oh, be your ambassador. Fucking
17.
How many people is it?
Huh?
How many people is it?
It's 3 people. They don't need seats. If there's no seats available, I get it. Just so they can get in. So they can watch the daughter compete at the pros on Sunday. Only Sunday. No other day.
Send me their info.
All right.
Give me their info.
You gonna do your ambassador?
Hey, trying to get my wardrobe together, man. Shit. You know how many shoes it's gonna take for all week?
Yeah, it would take me one day.
Yeah, but that's the thing with open bodybuilding, and I do 2 open bodybuilding shows next year. I'll actually do a lot of pros next year, and I'm begging for some competitors because if that goes bad.
Okay, so now that you're saying,
I gotta fucking go work.
You're organizing and giving opportunity to open bodybuilders. Here is back-to-back 2 weekends, and then it's yourself or you, Chris, or myself. back in the day, if there was week apart, there is no way on earth we will not do both or all three or all five.
Right.
I just don't get it. But Dennis, as far as why maybe they're not doing it, back in the day in the 90s, European tour, every promoter had to chip in to fly, let's say, 10 guys. 10 guys are going to sign a contract and they're going to be in all the shows. And then all the promoters have to chip in.
Right.
And then the flights were, more reasonable and all this shit. But there is a signature that you're going to compete, and there's no Nick Walker pulling out of the show thing that was possible. So they had that guaranteed.
Yeah. And you need it. So you can advertise, so you can promote the show with guys' names, so you can sell.
I am bummed for you that 3 German guys didn't compete in the German show.
One of them did. Luca did. He won also, but Luca was an Olympia rookie, so it was his first one. But I'm glad that he stuck to it and he competed. Yeah, I mean, listen, I understand these guys not doing it, but on the other side, I don't understand how you not 2 weeks after the Olympia not want to be in front of your fucking audience and blast that stage. Doesn't matter who wins.
Do you think it's also people don't like to lose? Like they feel like they got a ratio of wins to losses? Like, yeah, okay, but like after the Olympia, like we never cared who was entering the show. That wasn't going to dictate what we're doing or not. You might leapfrog somebody that beat you in Olympia.
Because we went to a European tour under the impression that the fucking the scoring is pretty much the same. If I got 5th at the Olympia and the top 4 is going, I said, I'm going there probably getting 5th. There's a chance that I move up, but you already know in your head that these guys were ahead of you and the judge is going to see that. That was how
we had a chance to beat somebody.
In 97, 9th place, Chris Cormier beat Nasser somebody placing 2nd.
Yeah.
At the European tour.
I never really went on a tour where I knew Ronnie was there, where I think I'm going to win.
So
because I wanted to be there on the stage.
And Ronnie wasn't Ronnie until 97.
In front of the fans in Europe, where they don't get a chance unless they look at the magazine.
For your show?
The only time I went to fucking Europe where I said I'm going to win is fucking Hungary. That was I told Milos after the fucking I'm going to fucking Europe.
I have my head on a platter. Look at you.
Get him. I'm going to get him.
Done.
I think I said 97.
I was so mad.
I
was so mad.
But then
I've never been madder in my life. So mad. Then I got on the bus. I was pouting.
The only thing that I understand.
And I was just like, wait till I get off this plane. Get off this fucking plane, I swear to God. I'll go straight to the gym. I don't care.
Dennis,
I'm going straight to the gym.
For your show, I can see that Mike Summerfield had a lot to lose if he would compete. So that I understand. But even there, if your competitor say, hell, I'm going to give them a chance, right?
He was going to look different no matter what.
How much worse, Milos, but not be honest.
He was going to look different.
How much worse did he have to look in order to lose?
Well, listen.
It was going to be different.
Urs is very dangerous. Vasily, if he put it together, in 2 week time and came like he looked at the Ronald Classic, it would be dangerous. So I understand, but I still don't understand. You're German and show is in Germany, and you don't want to present yourself and
I got to say this. He was there. He was there for the fans all day.
Yeah,
okay? He was there.
Who was there?
But that's
not the same. Yeah.
The point is, you want that crowd reaction when you get out. You just fucking placed 2nd at the Olympia.
They didn't guest pose either?
And had a couple of first place fucking votes. You want to get that crowd reaction when they call your name and you come out for the mandatories.
That would be just a risk because he's next in line. If he went there and he lost the momentum,
I think it's wide open for the Classic.
I think you got a point, but back in the days, who would have gave a fuck about a risk? The risk is what we do every day.
You don't need a ratio. You need to get better. But he was going to look different. Maybe he didn't want to look different in front of everybody.
I don't know.
Definitely not going to be the same look.
Oh man, I don't care. We didn't look fucking 100% at any of them shows.
Right,
but we looked good enough, and the fans appreciated it, right?
Yeah, good to see you. They want to see it perform at the end of the
It's not.
day.
It's for the fans, man. Do something for the fans. It's not for yourself. You already qualified for the Olympia next year, but do this for the fans.
Selfish ass.
You know? No.
I'm kidding.
I mean, Dorian did European tours, a couple of times.
It looked different.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Again, confidence, right? You're the champ, but you want to promote. He went to Spain. He went to
He showed.
Germany, he went to England.
3 shows and he chilled.
Well, listen,
He
Jake.
would do 3 shows and then he would stop the tour.
Who?
Dorian.
What was the question?
No, I said Dorian would do 3 shows and then he would stop
Yeah.
it.
I mean, isn't that enough?
At least he did 3.
Isn't that enough? I mean,
Hey, what was that cat that fell off the stage?
Not enough for Milos or Chris.
No.
Hey,
Were you there when that guy fell off the stage, the MC, and he popped back up? Like,
Ooh.
I'm all right.
I don't remember.
I think it was in Spain. The dude was MCing and next thing you know, he disappeared. He fell off the stage.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, man.
But listen, Jay Cutler did it after he won 2006 Olympia. Ronnie Coleman did 98.
After he lost the Olympia in 96 too.
96 what?
He lost the Olympia and didn't get it and went on the tour.
Who lost Olympia?
Ronnie.
But he wasn't Mr. Olympia yet.
96, yeah, 96 I'm talking about. 96 was Dorian's Olympia. No, 2006?
2006 I'm talking about.
2006, yeah. I was there. Yeah, the Jay Cutler did it. I mean, listen, that's promoting the show. That's promoting the bodybuilding. That's putting Olympia winner physique on stages in Romania and Austria and Amsterdam. Shit.
No, I mean, you'll see the German shows normally when they have a lineup, it's sold out. They're coming to see the guys. I remember the last big show we had in Germany with the pros was you guys remember the Olympia Europe?
Yeah.
I emceed that show. I tell you, it was the expo that they had was there was nobody. But for the pro event, even for me and Kevin Lalonde, we did a seminar. There was 1,000 people there. And then for the show, it was to the last seat and then standing room only. Because they had Dexter Jackson, Sean Roden. I mean, Raleigh Winkler, you name it, they were there. The top guys. That's how you that's how you enjoy putting together a show and coming out with the prize money. And you know how hard it is to get a sponsor to give you money when you have no names in the show?
Mm-hmm.
Try that for a minute.
Yeah.
How you convince them?
I don't know. Chris, you promoted some show, right?
Yeah, amateur level though. It was never like that.
Dennis is a pro already. You know that the best you can.
Yeah, trust me, I would do it every single fucking time because I enjoy it, and I would love nothing more than having these guys on stage and have the house full and have the atmosphere that we only have.
Different feeling of giving back to the sport, and this.
But if you lose in 20, 25 grand
each year,
once, you do it twice, but then you stop.
Yeah, fucking tapped out.
You know what I'm saying? Because listen, like I said, and we complained about this because athletes complain to not enough shows.
Yeah.
When there is enough shows, there's no competitors. We had a fucking show with 6 competitors in the open. What the fuck is going on?
Okay, yeah. Up until like 3 years ago, we were complaining. It's the same prize money back in 1990s. 10,000, 4, 3, 2, 1 for top 5. And that was embarrassing. Look what's happening now. There's so much there, and still people are not entering. I don't get it.
It's like, I don't know. Yeah, it's changed. The era is.
Yeah, even when the money went up first, and then it was like they had nobody in like the Arnold or whatever. They're trying to get people to compete, trying to entice them with money.
How many times did you go on a tour and you're thinking, I need this $10,000? I mean, I need just nobody gave a fuck. I didn't even think about the money when we warmed up backstage. It's about fucking being in that show and trying to play the time.
Hey, that is
bonus. The money is a bonus at the end, but I don't think about the money until they put a check in my hand.
Hey, Dennis. Okay, so review my career. I went almost to all the European Grand Prix tours. 6 shows, 7 shows, and I maybe could squeeze it in the top 5 in 1 or 2.
How
So
much would you say you made?
I was still going, right? I could make $1,000 for 5th place. Hell yeah. It was not about that, right? I was
So
still
if you,
going.
so,
Shit.
so if you,
Hell yeah.
it's a good question. You did 72 pro shows, Milos?
22, yeah.
So if you would have to put a price on that, how much money did you make, prize money in 72 shows? What do you think? Just so that people can understand what you did for the sport and what the sport did for you.
I don't think I made the 30 grand. You know, I didn't calculate, but let's say 40 to
How
be
many
like
pull
generous.
downs?
It was never about the money. I mean, just like you said, Dennis, the first big check that you get, oh, that's just a bonus. You didn't even think about it.
So, but how much? What do you think? How much did you spend doing the tour? Even though a lot of times the flights and the hotel was covered, but how much do you think did you spend?
10 times more. Yeah.
See, that's what people don't understand. Nowadays, they make 10 times more money and they compete 10 times less.
Yeah.
And count every one, like, oh, it'll take me this to do that. It'll take me that to do this.
Yeah, but life is collection of memories. I do remember pretty much every time I was compared in any show with anyone, you know?
But back in the day, we used to get paid for the booth work, the photo shoots, and it all flipped somehow to where they reversed it and made it different, because it was like that, right?
Yeah, but then you sign a publication deal. Now you're not getting paid for the photo shoots no more.
But you're getting that monthly check.
Yeah, which is the end.
All of that shit stopped because they started going to digital and free and just want a T-shirt, just want to be affiliated.
Okay, now be honest. Okay, Dennis and Chris, because I'm going to ask you a question, but you have to get yourself to the first pro season of your career. Okay, if anybody from Germany, right, would tell you, okay, I want you to come train in my gym. How much money do you want for a day, for a workout?
Me?
Yeah, what would you say?
My first pro year?
Yeah, first pro year.
I would go to the gym. Shit, you just have to invite me. I'll be there. There's no money involved.
Here's the thing. Like I would.
Yeah, Chris, answer the question first. Don't beat around the bush.
No, I'm just gonna say I got taught by Gary Stridham, and he told me a story when he got divorced. He had nothing. She took everything. He said, I went to Europe and I made $1,000 a day for 30 days in a row. And I came back with 30 grand and restarted my life. So I was like, shit. I said, it's easy. If you give me $500 at this gym, we go up the street to another gym, $500. That's $1,000 for that day.
I know, but
we good.
You make those deals later in your career but in the first pro year.
Because, hey, 92, I'm there in a European tour and I was in Germany and Alfio Gurley was with me. And this German guy, the gym owner, he said, hey, how much you're going to charge me to train in my gym? It's like, what do you mean? I just train. I said, well, I need to train anyway. Like, okay, I need to place to train. Anyway. So I was going to do it for free. And then Alfio fucking kicked me. I said, hey, man, that's for $500. And I did, and I got 3 days. 3 days, yeah.
But it's like if you go to the gym, you got to train anyway. Hit some poses with the fans. They happy to see you train. Happy to see you do a little pose down.
That was back in 1992.
Make the money and go. It's happy good for everybody. It's not that much money for anybody.
Yeah.
But you make $1,000 in a day, and you good. You eating. Go to the next thing. Making more fans. Being in touch with more people.
So you made $1,000 a day starting from your first year as a bodybuilder?
Yeah, I made $3,000 when I was a teenager.
You're not rich right now. That's what I need to know.
Oh, hey, how did you make $3,000 as a teenager?
When you make a lot of money and you have people that's trying to get the money from you at the same time.
Who get the money from? What people are you talking about?
I had some girlfriends that wasn't in the best interest of my whole thing,
Now you're blaming the girls.
Well, I had some doozies. I had some champs, some world champions around.
You beat them.
Yeah, exactly. I was open to people.
Probably certified him also. You probably gave him a certificate that they're officially a world champion.
World champion. Certified. Yeah. I was looking at this photo. Where was it? Someone sent it to me. I was like, damn. Let me show you real quick. Look at this shit.
Oh, that's Vanessa in the club with Chris with his shirt off. That's the Chris I know.
Shit like that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's Chris. Everybody knows.
So crazy, man.
Yeah, well, all I can say is that sometimes people do some stupid mistakes, you know, and some people learn and some people don't.
People managing and all kinds of shit happen.
You ever had a manager? You ever had a manager? Did you ever use a manager?
Yeah, but it was like not working. You just get, yeah, a couple times.
Oh, really?
A couple times. Even Robin Chang at one time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Robin used to manage. He used to manage Flex too, right?
Yeah.
Paul. But I was like on low on the totem pole. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, those are the days, man. Damn, the
It's
90s,
the same manager from day one.
2000s. You.
Myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Managers yourself, they're better than yourself.
There's
Unless
not
you,
enough money to go around. It was like, man. But anyway, those were the days. Hey, so what I mean, who you think's gonna take to Romania? I know we haven't
I
on paper you think is
I think Rafael is going to win it unless if he's not on, then I think AKIM.
of course.
Rafael, AKIM. I'm
Horse
still not convinced with the horse and EMIR. Because a horse got better legs, but EMIR's got a way better back. So horse and EMIR is going to be 3 or 4.
Oh shit, yeah, EMIR. He's
Yeah,
gonna
but okay. Now let's.
Then you can chime in. And I got the Polish guy in 5th.
Yeah, the Christian Wolski. Okay, so if you have a legs or you have a back, how many poses back is visible, and how many poses legs are visible?
got 2 for back.
Because you're biased. Is that you're
No,
biased?
serious. Listen, please.
Vice coach is back in office.
You guys understand now. I mean, as I'm talking so positively about Samson still, now they say, oh, kissing ass or shit like this. It's my opinion, always my opinion, right? Before I would be biased coach saying all these things. No, I'm not his coach. We can talk about Chris Bumstead, about Rafael, about SHAUN CLARIDA. I'm going to always say my opinion. I'm just saying here, legs are so dominant from so many poses. Front legs, front double, front lat spread, abs and thighs, most muscular, it's all visible. Back double biceps is that major pose, back lat spread. Marcelo has very, very good, which you're going to see on the stage. So
is he going to be
beating him on the back and winning the show, I don't think so.
What body part out of those two impressed the judges the most? The back, right?
Nah, but, I disagree with all that stuff. Shows the one from the back because there was.
I wish
I just
we
think
could have
it's
just
a very impressive body part.
he would be working with Amy and not with horse and see if he would say the same.
Yeah, I would say the same. I mean, I listen. I started coaching EMIR when he was a kid. Before he went to
horse going to be? Is he going to be crazy condition?
Well, he's not yet. Okay, he's not yet, but he's very close.
Well, not yet. I mean,
yeah, I mean it's very super comparable to Romania last year, and he was super good Romania last year.
Actually, he was in good condition. I would say.
Yeah, he was. So that's what's going to repeat. Is he going to be much better in the back? Back double bicep is somewhat improved, but not to the level that we want him to be. He still can hit the pose correctly. I don't know.
No, but there's still a chance that things don't go as planned because you're not there. So it's all over the phone.
It wasn't there last year either. I mean, he's going to be very, very competitive.
Yeah.
Rafa is Rafa.
I still say Rafael, AKIM, either way. EMIR, horse, either way. And Polish guy in fifth. Unless,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll stick to that. I don't know some of the other guys. There might somebody come out and shock us because we don't even know who he is.
Yeah.
Come out of the woodworks and fucking blast them all away, which I don't believe, but it's possible. But I can't talk about people I don't know.
Yeah.
So Emir's doing both of them or just the one?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to do both. I mean, he's doing Romania, so he's doing
All three.
He's that type of guy.
Spain afterwards too. You should, especially for a guy that has crazy metabolism. They can eat pretty much anything. He's always in shape. Why hell?
So he won't go past third place. You can't imagine, right?
Who?
They're off. I can
Yeah.
imagine.
Emir.
Don't discount. I mean, he almost won a couple of shows and he was second like so many times.
Right.
And he's dangerous. Slice, dice, peeled. If he doesn't make any mistake, position his legs to get away with it. You know, which is kind of hard to do. You know.
How do you see it, Milos? Give me your prediction.
I agree with you that Rafael and AKIM front runners, and I'm hoping for Marcelo to squeak in, but I don't know realistically. And then Christian Vosky is formidable. I mean, his legs are off the chart. He has a great V-taper. If he nails the enough fullness with conditioning, and I'm sure he will because he is with Mauro, he might be a dark horse, you know.
I mean,
You like him to the point at which show? New York? He was standing next to
Nick,
and you were impressed.
I'm very impressed. I don't understand why he didn't get a better look. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was just the first impression, but I really liked him. He's tall.
Yes.
He's wide. I mean, he has everything. That's what I saw. I mean, maybe I'm just losing it here.
Yeah. You know, it's screwed up here. If you ask the coach, and I don't see my guy winning, right? Then I have to answer to my guy. Like, oh, you don't have a faith in me, you know? So you put us in a bad position, right? I'm just being analyst and realist, right? Do I hope that he can win? Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I mean, have a chance of winning. I mean, there's always a chance.
Is it a density issue or is it the actual development of the muscles is from the back?
Yeah, both.
Both.
And he trains back so hard. If you see some of his bent over rows, like, holy shit.
That's what I said earlier, because you can't say just because it's a lacking body part that it's because he's not training it hard enough.
Yeah, but you know how it is. In the back movements, you can involve your rear delts and biceps, and you know.
So have you spoken to him and have you told him? Have you trained with him?
Yeah, I did. But you know, just a couple of times at Toronto Classic, not enough. You know, when you're depleted, you don't want to give him a workout of his life. You know, it's just like, okay, you have to pull from there. Same thing, like when they can't pull the lats. How can you not pull?
Why not just go to fucking Brazil one time and stay there for a couple of weeks?
Yeah, should.
Because you have a couple of guys there.
Never been to Brazil.
Why don't you just do a Brazilian camp and have all your guys just, you know, throw something together and bring you over there and then train them together?
Yeah, that'd be good.
That sounds like a plan. Chris, are we going to the Philippines at all, or is this just talk? I asked a question in the group chat. Did you never fucking?
Well, yes.
Talking like one of them fucking.
Yes, Dennis. Yes, Dennis. Damn, did I
Are we?
Yeah, brother.
Milos, you want to go?
When?
Around Christmas.
Okay.
I think I have to be here for Christmas. Yeah.
What are you doing for Christmas? Put him a tree?
I think Betty's mom is coming. Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be a good time to get away.
But what are you going to do to Philippines? Hey, what are you going to do in Philippines?
yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Dennis, how's that car go? How's that car?
What are you going to do when you go to the Philippines? Nice white sandy beaches.
Really?
Beautiful food, sun, fruits, cheap.
Hey, Dennis,
Hey, listen. I was in Manila. I was in Manila.
I'm not talking about
Oh, you
Manila.
were?
I'm not talking about
I
Manila.
was. Hey,
I'm talking about the islands, like this, the Cebu's and the you know the not Manila. No, Manila. You can go to Bangkok, same shit.
Bangkok was better.
Yeah, it's like a little
Hey,
hot.
You said
you go to
Vietnam.
Manila, there's like many
Vietnam,
lines on the freeway, right? And cars are not moving at all. And then you hear, siren, police behind. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody moved. Police was right there for an hour.
Wait in line.
They run out of time before they move. Yeah, no, but I want to go somewhere for Christmas.
What
New Year.
happened?
Why?
You guys disappeared.
Oh, really? We're still there. You here?
Put your head down.
Oh, there's a white screen. Yeah.
Milos. Don't worry, Milos. You still everything is still
I'm still
the same.
there?
Yeah, you still there.
Nothing's changed.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
What about the white screen? Kylie got us. She's got us. Well, I'm sure she would have said something.
Yeah, the white screen just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Milos said, "Women, what happened?
I'm legally blind, really.
How's your eye, though?
Horrible, man. This is what it is.
But you can see bodies, though, right?
It happened like almost 10 times in the last 3 months. All of a sudden, super sharp pain in the eye, blurry vision, like
Yeah.
kind of dizzy, and lasts like 10, 15 seconds.
Just one eye.
Yeah, just a right eye. And then after like now 2-3 months, now with contacts and the glasses, I don't see through my right eye. It's like super bad, like super bad. But I keep putting the contacts anyway,
You know what? You
it's
need to
hurting
do?
my eyeball.
You know what you need to do? You need to go to and get your pressure checked, your eye pressure.
Yeah, I have a Monday.
Because your eye pressure might be too high. That's why.
Good. Yeah, but I know I look like a geek with this, even though it's like I like to believe it.
You look like the Supermind. The Supermind.
Yeah.
Not Superman, Supermind. Because Milos the Mind is the Supermind with the glasses on.
Hey, Superman.
You look good in glasses. I don't know why you don't wear them if you can't see
Yeah,
them.
that was good.
Yeah.
I'm about to make you something like that.
Milos, I swear to God, as soon as I feel like I can't see the way I should, I'm wearing glasses. I have no problem.
So you don't have a contacts or nothing? You still see perfectly? Perfect vision?
I wouldn't say perfect. I mean, I see everything. But sometimes when I read on my phone, some days it's good, some days it's not as good. And then I use the reading glasses.
What, +1?
No, 0.75.
Yeah, all right. You're good. It gets.
I did it. You know how many tests I did because of the damn floaters I had. So I did another eye exam because you should do it every year, and I didn't do it for almost 2, and they said nothing's changed. Still 0.75. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. I'm just
You have a nearsighted and a farsighted eye.
No, I can see far, so I'm near. I'm farsighted. If I have an issue, it's some days when I don't sleep enough. I can tell you when I get tired. It shows. Listen, I'm 58, man. Everybody in my family wears glasses. I'm the only one that doesn't wear glasses. Everybody.
Miracle, yeah.
I bought some glasses to make eyeglasses. I just haven't done it yet.
Oh, do you wear contacts?
I don't wear anything.
So how's your eyesight?
I mean, it was fine until I got my eyes checked and they said, "Oh, you should wear glasses." And then it got fucking worse and worse and worse.
He said it was fine.
But I do have a nearsighted eye and a farsighted eye. And the guy was telling me that, so you said you're probably seeing things that some people don't see. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Because I do see a lot of things that you guys be like, the hell are you talking about? I said, look.
Then probably you don't see a lot of things that you're supposed to see.
No, I see a lot of things I'm supposed. I mean, I just say I got a highly detailed eye when it comes to certain things that people don't see it.
So what do you do when you have to read something and then look up and look back? So you just like go thinking left and right.
I've been doing it all my life, so I guess I'm just used
Reading
to
it like this, and he's looking like, oh, okay.
it.
Listen, we all gonna get to that point. Eyes don't get better with age. Everybody knows that.
No,
But you know, Milos, you can get new lenses though, right? You know that, right?
You get what?
You can get new lenses where you have
Yeah, no.
20/20 vision.
Yeah, but it's like scary when you think of the surgery, man.
My partner in Germany, he did it.
I know.
It was terrible.
I'm such a sucker. I always look at the like how surgery is done and then the cutting. You imagine cutting through your eye and
You won't know. You won't know. You walk out of there 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
And we can do like Cali Muscle and get blue eyes, Chris.
That what he did?
You didn't see that?
I saw it, but I thought it was just contacts.
No, he got his eye color changed. Yeah, you can do it now. New York, there's a company in New York. They do it. You can get any color you want.
Really?
Purple if you want to.
Hey, you can grow like 3 inches or more, right? Right now, they break your bone and they extend it. You know that.
Yeah, but then you're in pain for a while, though.
Yeah. I've seen the guy.
Yeah, I saw a guy get
Myself, when I saw Cali Muscle, and I'm like, God damn it. It doesn't look cool, though, to be honest. But I said to myself, nah, I'm 30 years too late. If they would have had that shit 30 years ago,
I've been modeling.
I'll be 6'4" with green eyes. Now, see, this shit's over.
30 years ago.
You don't need for me to fool nobody now. Like, but that shit looks crazy, though. He looked like he's got crazy eyes, to be honest.
Damn, that's a hell of a light blue, too.
I know. But at least you can say you was the first one. Somebody got to start it. No, I wouldn't do that no more. But lenses, to get lenses done, if I get to the point where I can see, I'll let them do my lenses. $10,000.
I was not qualified for LASIK surgery for whatever reason. I don't know.
You are what? Denied?
No, yeah, they could not do LASIK. I don't remember exactly what.
Yeah. Get new lenses and you're done. You don't need to do no glasses no more. You can see shit, everything. Maybe things that you don't even want to see.
Yeah, yesterday I went into the gym with the glasses. I felt like so stupid and weird.
Why?
It's just like, it's so uncomfortable, you know?
You gotta tell your guy, just like you tell your guys, leave the ego at the door. Just go in there, just go to work.
I would wear glasses. Like I wouldn't have any issues.
Yeah, I know. When I trained this Chinese guy,
you got to get used to it. I don't like that glass face. You know when when people that wear glasses, you see them with glasses all the time, and once they take them off, you can tell that this person. You got that wear glass face, like with the eyes going everywhere and shit. You know, that's the only thing. You should have some.
Yeah, Shaun looks weird without glasses.
Well,
he looks weird without glasses.
Is it glasses that he's wearing or shades?
I think it's shades.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's what I think. I thought he's wearing shades all the time.
Who, Shaun Ray?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I told you this story when I step on his glasses in the gym and broke, and I have to buy the new one. You know, so yesterday I was training this guy and I put the glasses on the floor for a second, right? And he asked me, like, which asshole puts the glass on the gym floor? You know, I said, that's exactly what I asked Shaun Ray back in the day. Like, what glasses on? And I had glasses. But speaking of Shaun, you heard something that he says, oh, Samson should not compete at Olympia next year.
I heard something, but I don't know.
That should retire.
I
thought he said he should retire because there's nowhere to go back down.
Oh yeah, now that it's a $600,000 first place check, and now that you can add the zeros to all your contracts because you're the Mr. Olympia winner, and maybe.
To Lee Haney, to Dorian Yates, to Ronnie Coleman, did he say the same?
Me too. He almost retired me when I was young.
Yeah.
I was talking to him on the phone with him for like 2 hours. He was like telling me I should just retire. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna I was like saying to myself, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna beat your ass. That's what I'm gonna do. As soon as my body fills out, I'm gonna beat you. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so that didn't work.
No, but I think that's a ridiculous statement of the year. You know, I got all these links. It's like, is he really saying this shit? And he was saying it. Uh, do you think that he's going to be $1 million uh, Olympia person?
Yes, one
Yeah,
day. Yeah,
He's
maybe
taking,
maybe even next year.
I think it's going to be $1 million for sure. In that one single
maybe
swoop
he's taking into consideration that he's, closer to 40
day.
now than anything else, and maybe he's worried about his health, and because at a point right now, I mean, the only thing that I think he has is, yeah, I mean, whatever Samson did to win the Olympia now was good, but now to win it again, now this is the hard one. So now, are you going to go extra overboard in order to get to not lose that title again?
Physically,
Are you going to risk way more than you risked for this one because you weren't the champion?
Oh, but keep in mind he keeps improving, and look, he looks healthy.
I'm not saying he should retire. That's not my statement.
Yeah. So
you know,
in the
I'm
comments,
just trying to go with Sean's head why he's saying that.
the way I look at it is, and I've thought about this even yesterday, is he's just coming into his own. That look that people have been clamoring for years, that people have been talking about for years.
Yeah.
And he made that look, and he had the length of his muscle bellies, the height of his body, the size of his body is way more impressive than a person that's smaller than him. So he's shown that on the stage this year. Those guys can only go so far with their physiques because of the size of the physique. You can only put so much muscle on that body. You can't just keep going, because then it's going to take the body, out of balance, out of sorts of aesthetics. And this guy got a big body with aesthetics, and that's hard to beat, especially when you fill that body out and harden that body all over.
True. I mean, if I was Samson, I'd be going.
Drop the dime on y'all.
Going not for the 10 grand a year by a show, but for the 600 and the Arnold. Because he set himself up.
And you only got this physique for a amount of time.
2025, he can set himself
up.
Yeah, absolutely. Last video we did about Chris Bumstead, in the comments, if you guys read ever, I do. I get involved in answer to the guys. So pretty much you guys, whatever you're going to write there, I'm going to probably the answer anyway. But some guy was like, oh, you say if Chris Bumstead, wins the Prague, he should do the Olympia. He should consider his health, and he has an autoimmune disease, and he shouldn't. I said he had that for years. And he was doing a classic physique. Like,
what was the comment? Because I didn't read any comment.
That was the comment, we shouldn't be encouraging him to do the Olympic qualifies for. He is well off. He has a family. He should his health.
I didn't encourage him. So that was not.
I would.
I brought it up with the autoimmune disease.
Yeah. So that's been there already.
That's why I know. But that's why I was shocked that he wants to do the Open. And as you said, that you heard that he said if he qualifies, he will do the Open Olympia, which I don't believe. But if that's the case,
I do believe. I mean, come on, if you beat the top 4 at the Olympia.
There's nobody on that stage that's top 4. Where?
Martin.
You mean Martin. Yeah, but listen, that's a different ball game. I asked that question last week. I'm going to ask you again, Milos.
Yeah.
Do you really believe that CBUM can beat Samson?
No.
Okay, so why do the Olympia?
Well,
does that make sense? To me, it doesn't make sense. He doesn't need the money.
Maybe he believes, Maybe he believes. Maybe he believes. Listen,
There's no way. He doesn't even believe he wins Prague.
Listen, he was quite confident that all these guys talking shit at the classic physique, they already know they can't touch him, right?
Okay, but he doesn't even believe that he can win Prague, Milos.
That's what I read. I think that was a statement. I don't know.
No, I think he understands where we at, that this is open bodybuilding. This is a different ball game. I'm not talking about shape-wise and condition-wise. I'm talking about size-wise.
This is like a boxer coming into the octagon, right? You know, or a kickboxer coming into MMA. You know, yeah, you can still kickbox, but there is other things involved.
It's different if you have a puncher's chance. This is
Yeah,
different.
yeah, punch a chance.
You don't have
Apparently, he's 260. We all love Chris's physique. You know?
nobody ever doubt his physique. Milos, I'm just talking about bodybuilding. I'm not talking about classic now.
Do you think
So,
the back is going to look better
Huh?
at this size? You think his back double is going to look better at this size?
I would hope so. I mean, I think if he's 260, I think he's going to be impressive. But this is Prague. This is not the Olympia.
I tell you my view. If Chris fills up his chest, which was
260 now, how much is he going to be on stage?
yeah, but that's illusion because super small waist, flat stomach, if shoulders are crazy, lats, front lat spread is crazy. If chest are hanging,
We had all this last week. We all agreed. You're right.
yeah.
But that doesn't change the fact that this is going to leapfrog these guys that are 20 pounds bigger than him. Now, Prague is a different story. I have him winning Prague still. I'll have him winning.
So you have him winning over Martin. They could arguably be third.
If Martin is not if he's not 100%, if he's not as good as he was at the Olympia, if he's not as good as he was in New York, yes, I have Chris beating him.
He is quite consistent. I mean, come on.
I'm just, you know what?
Detroit, New York, Olympia, he's going to be on.
Yeah, I mean, if you judge his bodybuilding, yeah, he's going to beat Chris Bumstead.
Well, Olympia was his best look to date, right?
Yeah, no question.
But he did 4 shows this year. Or three shows?
3, yeah.
So his body, eventually he's going to tire out just a little bit and not respond the way, you would like to. But listen, it's not about Prague for me with Chris. I just don't believe that he would, even if he wins, that he would go to the Olympia next year. I doubt it because he can't step off stage like this and then do the Olympia next year again.
So, it's not going to be the same outcome.
No, I say there's no chance in hell that he's.
But this is a look that's doctored up from competing, staying close enough to the diet, filling up a little bit, and having that full rebound look. That's you're still hard and big, and you're still looking in the mirror like, damn, I could still compete at this size. He caught that wave on into this show.
He wants to go out with the open show. Listen, and more power to him. This is what we expect from all the other bodybuilders. They're not competing. So Chris is showing them how it's done. So more power to him. Fucking show sold out. That's exactly what the promoters love. Guys like Chris putting their name on the fucking list to win or lose. Who cares? Yeah. So at the end of the day, all I said was, and this is what the guy who ever made that comment, yeah, he has his autoimmune disease. He knows he can't push it. If you want to compete in the Open Olympia, you're not competing just to be there. He's a 6-time classic physique Olympia. He's not going to the Open Olympia just to be there and to get a participation medal. You're going there to win. And in order to do that, he would have to do things that he is not willing to do. And yeah. I totally accept it.
But Dennis, how many guys are really going to the Olympia to win, especially on the first try?
I know, but Milos, you can't.
Oh, I'm going there to win.
Can't compare these guys with Chris Bumstead. He's a 6-time Mr. Olympia. Classic.
So being in the top 6 for him in the first Olympia, that would be fucking unbelievable.
There's not going to be a first. There's not going to be a second.
Yeah.
We can put some money on it.
It is.
But I don't think.
Okay, you want to do the parlay?
I don't think. Let's do a parlay for Romania before we leave. I don't think he would want to do the Olympia if he's just going for top 6. I don't believe that. Nobody trains.
Probably right.
You see how he talked, how hard it was to prep. He's got a kid now. He's doing well. He doesn't need bodybuilding.
Yeah, of course.
So what motivation is there?
Once a bodybuilder, always a bodybuilder. Olympia is everybody.
No, but what motivation does he have to be top 6 at the Olympia?
Well, listen, if
Does
he
he need
beats
the
if he
75
beats the
grand?
guy, if he beats the guy that was fourth, arguably third, that means he's better than fourth already, right? So that would be his step up into the Olympia.
All the problems that he had leading up to this year, he said, he's not going for that again.
Really? He had the problems? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, how hard it is with the preps now is it's not we only see the finished product, but all the obstacles that they have to overcome, we don't see that, and it's not going to be easy,
Yeah.
I mean, he's young.
Not an easy
but
sport.
I just don't believe for 1 minute that he's able and capable of doing what he needs to do in order to compete with the big boys.
Okay, so you are assuming that he's going to have to take more drugs. It's not about, listen, no, here. The same drugs that need him to be classic Olympia champion, that he
I'm
was
not
using
only
to use
talking
that.
about, I'm not,
Okay,
no, it's not only
so
about, it's
only
about-
food.
it's
Only
a-
food has to be different because he had to squeak under the limit,
Yeah,
and now he doesn't have to. It's not like pharmacological issues the same. You wouldn't do anything
down
different.
to
Why
down
would-
to 242 for the competition, and then whatever you gain after the weigh-ins.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? If you're under the limit, you don't want to take all the drugs in the world because why?
Who
You
said
know,
he had to
it's a
speak
food
to
that determines.
He didn't have problems making weight. Didn't he have?
He's under the limit. Yeah,
I don't know what his limit was, but I know he's
He
242.
wasn't. I don't think he was close to his limit.
yeah, he was for sure. I don't know the bracket, and I don't know if he's 6 or 6'1", or maybe Chris is gonna do the conspiracy theory again.
Well, I just know he had an afro this year. That's all I know.
Hey, I was like 5'10" and a half, alive for that. I say I was 5'11".
Hey,
I'm supposed to be 217.
Were you
Hey,
really 5'10" and a half, Milos?
I was 179
Milos.
when I was the tallest, and ever since then I'm dropping. But 179, that's 10 and a half, right?
But Milos, I've seen a bunch of those classic dudes taking their hair out of their thing, and
Yeah.
this is going up, and then you got
Flex Wheeler, he was 5'11" when he competed. He had to be 217, right? I don't know. I don't know the limits. I don't know how they determine.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't know what it is either. It's just all I know is Breon has to be.
Yeah, Brian has to squeak in every time.
Yeah, every time.
So I'm sure that
So you said you were 5.
I was 5'10" and a half. Now I'm 5'8".
No shit. Yesterday was saying,
Yeah.
5'10".
I'm
I'm
actually
like,
afraid to step on the
must be
scale.
5'9" now. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm an average height dude.
Hey, my grandma from my father's side shrink to nothing, man. And I think I have that gene. Like, holy shit. I have that inversion table. I'm like hanging upside down every day.
I got an inversion table too, man. You gotta have that.
Yeah. What do you think, Dennis? You can calculate?
Trying to find out how much is this? 5'10" and a half. 6 foot is 180.
No, 179 is 10 and a half. 5'10" and a half. 179 centimeters.
How tall are you now?
I'm 5'8", whatever centimeters that is, 174 or something.
You lost 2.5
Are you
inches.
5'8"?
I'm telling you, man.
2
Oh,
inches? You was 5'10" before.
10 and a half.
I know I was 5'9" in my teenager years.
I'm afraid to stand next to you. I think you're going to be taller than me now.
Yeah.
Damn.
But you know what is okay, for 6'1", what is the classic limit?
The pros.
240 something, 250.
Yeah, that's Chris Bumstead's limit. He can be like fucking.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
I think he's over 6'1". He's 6'1" plus.
with the hair transplant.
Yeah, with the hair.
Okay, 6'1". I don't know if this is amateurs or the pros. Pro rules. So 6'1" is 185. 234 pounds.
Okay. And he was 242.
I think he's 6'2", so that's 242.
Okay,
Yep.
so that means that he
Good.
squeak inside. Squeak. So he couldn't eat and get bigger, but he wouldn't change his, drug protocol. He just could eat more. And if he is 265 on stage, Jesus
But
Christ.
I'm telling you, he was relieved to get that 242. So
I don't think he was close to 242. I don't
why?
believe. I think he still had a couple of pounds room.
No, I saw it was there.
You saw what? What did you see?
I told you already. I saw
How much
it.
you saw him weigh in.
And he looked, yeah, and he was relieved to get it. He was relieved to make that weight.
How much did you saw it? How much did you weigh?
242 on the nose. I was there, bro.
Hey, he was like he was like inspector. He wanted to check how you failed.
Yeah, no, I looked.
But Chris, you failed to mention that he had a full set of clothes on and everything when he stepped on that scale.
Well, he had clothes on.
Yeah. He didn't even take his clothes
Not
off.
not a big old thing.
He was probably 238, 239.
But Dino took everything off, hit a shot.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Dino. I'm talking about Chris Bumstead. So he went on with full set of clothes and everything. So he still had some room. See, he didn't
It wasn't like a jacket or anything, no. It wasn't like a jacket, and he took his shoes off.
He didn't suffer down. I think he made weight easily.
Shoes off.
He did, and you could see that the chest came down big time. Chest was not like regular Chris Bumstead chest.
Did you see the pictures when he said 260?
No,
I didn't see from the back.
New ones
yesterday. Nice and full, But he's tall at 260 on a 6'2". He's not a 260 on a 5'10".
Right.
Arnold was 6'2", right?
Arnold didn't have big legs.
All right.
Hey,
He was at that level.
Okay, so now let's do it.
Haney, 5'11", 245.
Okay, so Milo, give me your top five before we leave.
For what?
For Romania.
I already told you. Fucking forget. I agreed with you. That it's going to be AKIM and Rafa for the first place with hopefully Marcelo squeaking in. I don't know. Right now, the way I see it, 1 and 2, AKIM and Rafa. And if he pull off some miracle with Marcelo and he really looks spectacular, he can beat him. And then EMIR and Christian. Okay. With Christian, I think he's a dark horse. He's much better than people think that he is.
Yeah. And Chris can't complain and can't say nothing because he's the ambassador. So he's running. He's running.
Yeah, he's not ambassador of Romania. Hey, no. Yeah, he's not the ambassador of Romania.
Trying to pick.
Oh, not quite different. Chris. No, we talk about Romania. We talk about Romania.
I think the same.
You think the same? Okay.
Yeah.
So if we would have to put a name after in front of each,
I think. I don't know. Yeah. I think the same. I would say the same.
And let me just add this, Dennis, because I was #bodybuilding, Rafael. Okay. But mass monster with everything.
The Rafael beat.
Holy shit. Okay. So that's the thing. But did Sean Ray and Kevin and Flex and Chris Cormier beat Dorian? I'm #bodybuilding all day long, but even if I'm a judge, holy shit, I would give it to Dorian. So, AKIM I don't know how he's being overlooked. Biggest arms, biggest legs, fucking thick chest, small waist.
So do you think he's gonna be AKIM on most shots from the front side and then lose it from the back, and that's gonna be enough?
Yeah,
I think he's gonna split the Brazilians for sure. He's gonna be in the middle of those two.
Yeah, but you remember when Kamal was fighting with AKIM in Florida, and people were seeing Kamal beating AKIM just because Kamal is ripped to pieces and all this shit. Holy cow, this is bodybuilding. Come on, guys. Yeah. So
We'll see this Sunday. We'll know.
Hey, do you ever notice Akeem, before we go, do you ever notice Akeem gets fucking stronger during the show? Like he'll start out here, but then he'll come on strong.
yeah,
Every
boy,
show.
they somehow notice him finally.
Yeah.
He's too small to be noticed at the prejudging. They only see him at the finals.
Comes on strong at the end, man, for some reason.
Yeah, but he always looks good, man. Recent shows, I think he was overlooked every time. I don't get it.
I don't know if it was overlooked. I think he's getting a look. That's why the judges see what I see. I mean, when he turns around, he's just missing 2 poses.
Okay, so now here it is. Olympia Rafa, Olympia Akim. Judge the Olympia. Who would you give?
Rafael.
Yeah, you do? Okay. So then Rafael is already
Just because he wasn't
favorite.
just because he wasn't as good as the Arnold, it didn't mean that he was terrible. I mean, he was not as good as earlier, but he was still good enough.
Good.
Hey, you ever notice that this new crop of guys is starting to lift one leg by itself, whether it's a front pose or then they like, because Raphael's doing that a lot, lifting the right leg, lifting it, like he's trying to get more definition out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
Like what does that does? Like when I see a photo or front double or something like that, I like to see a solid, I don't know, the way it's constructed means a lot to me. But these guys seem to think they need to try to.
they're changing it. Like, listen, they're changing.
Even the quarter turn is changing. 1 foot is up, 1 foot is back.
They're changing the way they pose. They tell us, old people, to shut the fuck up. Let us do what we do. That's just the way it is.
Better. We found it.
This is their time. Let them do what they want to do. I mean, we don't have to like everything. You know what I mean? So, but if we talk about it or we complain, then we're going to sound like old grumpy man for real.
Okay, grumpy man. Okay, let me have a support from a senior citizens here. In comments below the last video, also some guy mentioned about Dorian's legs being crazy. And I said, like, what are you talking about? Dorian's quads were far from crazy. So you tell me, did Dorian have a crazy legs? I'm talking about calves.
Dense.
What?
With dense. I didn't say crazy as far as.
You're not such a political fucking, I'm going to focus on something.
I mean,
like top 50 best quads of all time. I was going to say 100, but I'm going to be polite. I'm going to say top 50.
100 will be an insult.
Huh? It would be an insult, but I'm sure I can pull 100 photos of a better quads than that. Okay? If you just focus on it, it looks good as overall all of it, but quads were not crazy. Far from it. Your quads were fucking crazy.
I don't understand how did we just get from?
Yeah, because comments, you should respect our readers and answer some of the comments below. You know what I mean?
Get in there sometime.
What they said Milos is Milos is the one who has all the time in the world to answer.
Hey, it's entertainment.
In detail, if Milos' response, you have to scroll so you can get it all. You can't just read it. You have to scroll to finish the whole damn thing he's saying. Because
sharpen your eyes.
I didn't even fucking read anything, to be honest.
That's just to get some. That'll help the engagement.
I don't respond because once you respond, it's never going to end. And you can't. There's not much thing.
But some time to.
But when you don't like it, you just put the clown emoji and that's it. Okay.
Yeah. I don't even.
That's usually the end.
All the comments say I'm just saying, I love you, Milos.
Yeah, of course.
I love you, Milos.
I'm impossible not to be loved. Okay?
I love you too, Milos.
All right, guys. That wraps it up. I'll see you guys next week. And then we'll know, we can talk about Romania Pro, and then we'll know everything. Then we'll see. And then we'll probably have a different opinion on the prop show.
Probably, yeah.
So let's see. Let's go to this weekend first. and
Right.
then next weekend will be a great weekend. We got
Let me sign off. Looking.
the UFC on Saturday, and then the Pro on
Let me
Sunday.
get a thumbnail shot.
Yeah. Don't put the thumbnail with the glasses. Nico, don't do it.
All right, guys. I'll see y'all next week.
All right, brother. Safe.